Four Dads and a Podcast is sponsored in part by Huddle Services. If you're looking for a disc jockey, karaoke host, to videographer, our company can help. With over 17 years of experience, we would be happy to assist with your special event. You can contact us at 226-988-2895 or visit us at our website at hodlservices.vpweb.ca. That's HODDLE Services. We look forward to hearing from you and helping with your special event.
You're listening to Four Dads and a Podcast. Best of luck.
This is Four Dads and a Podcast. Today we have Braden.
Hey.
Sean.
I'm here, yeah.
Who's that on the other? Who's got the other guy with the helmet there? What's your name?
I don't have a...
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
This is the way. Oh, Jesus, what? Hang on.
There's the kid. Hello.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Hi, kiddo.
Hi, Celeste.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
So this is what I'm going to be working on for Halloween.
That's awesome.
Incredible.
Those look so tight.
Okay.
Dude, so good. Like, I purchased the plans to print it out.
Yeah.
And
I'll be back.
okay,
We'll be here.
so I got the plans online. There's a guy that does them. He actually also just released plans for the armor, so I don't even have to build it. All I got to do is get it printed, and I get to paint it, which I love doing.
So you get to print the armor?
Yeah. So it's a 3D printer, right? He'll play basically the armor plates. The one I'm doing is Paz Vizsla. He's the heavy weapons one from the Mandalorian, the guy with the big giant assault gun.
Okay.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. So I'm basically going to be him for Halloween. At least that's the plan.
So what, is he printed off in pieces and you just glue it together or something, or you screw it together?
He Gorilla glued this together and
Okay.
attached everything.
That's super cool.
There are a lot of plans for things like swords and shields and whatnot, and it's just prints off in small pieces that you then just fucking glue together using dowels and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it looks tight. It looks
Nice.
tight.
What's that giant metal sword from Final Fantasy?
The Buster Sword or the
I think it's the Buster sword.
Marasame?
I think it's Buster.
Well, yeah, that's Cloud's, the big thick one.
Yeah.
The popular one.
Yeah, Buster Sword.
So if you were to open that up on Christmas Day, would you spood yourself?
Yeah, I probably would. I'd probably run around in the snow, just be like, let me break.
Jeff, I got to figure out a way to get this guy a Buster Sword for Christmas. Get him 3D printed.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, Jeff has a printer.
Yes.
It's working all right now?
It's working fucking phenomenal now.
Right. Good.
Yeah. I'm like sitting in front of like literally a heap of new prints.
Whoa.
Like
This is what's distracting you?
Yeah, a little bit.
So there's an episode that we're going to post on the Patreon. Jeff was building a UV sort of bucket thing. Did you put those in the bucket there to kind of?
I did. My resin curing bucket.
Right.
They cured in less than an hour.
Right on. How long does it usually take to cure without it?
Depends on the day, right? Because before I just stuck them on a windowsill.
Yeah.
Right, and so if it was an overcast day, it'd probably be cured by the next day.
Right.
But this is a super firm cure. Like, it is penetrating. Like, these things are hard.
Nice.
Yeah,
How hard? Describe it to me.
How hard is it?
Well, if I
penetrate.
printed my dildos, I don't fucking know. No, they're hard.
Dildos.
Dildos.
Yeah.
How many dildos are there?
Well, 2.
So I had a bit of a scary thought the other day.
Uh-oh.
So
Scary by your standards or by our standards?
it was scary by my standards.
Okay.
Now,
You're gonna have another kid soon?
Oh fuck.
oh no, I've been terrified of that since, we found out, and the pregnancy's not getting any better, and it sucks. And well, needless to say, the baby could show up any day.
Yeah.
But so when I say that it's a scary thought, it's not necessarily a scary thought to most other people, but because of COVID and all that shit that went down last year, I couldn't remember going to see a show of any kind, whether it was local bands or a big name show, and that would have been the first year, like calendar year, January to December, in like over 2 decades that I hadn't seen a concert. And and I I kind of almost had a panic attack about it.
Didn't you do one of those live, like the virtual shows, or didn't you stream into one of them?
It wasn't exactly the same.
Sure.
It's
nothing was the
not
same last year.
Yeah, no, it like this particular one that I did, Black Dahlia did one around Christmas time. It was more of a pre-recorded thing.
Okay.
That they had recorded, mixed it, and all that jazz and whatnot. It wasn't really a live show of any kind, and that was the only one I ended up doing last year. But yeah, I had a bit of a panic attack the other night about that because I love going to shows. Like usually I'm at minimum 5 shows a year, and that's on that's lowballing it, because normally I'll go to pretty much any show. But I messaged a friend of mine who I usually end up going to shows with, Rob, and I was like, tell me, between January 1st and like the first lockdown, did we go to any shows? And he's like, well, I did, because I'm in a band and I played a bunch. Like, you son of a bitch. Did I go to any of your shows? Tell me I went to at least one of your shows. And thankfully I did. So I saw 1, maybe 2 shows last year, before the whole lockdown hit. And when I realized that, it was a fucking sigh of relief.
They sound memorable.
It actually was. They played this skate park in Hamilton where they've got like a mini ramp inside, and the band was playing at the end of the mini ramp. So it brought me back to going those back in the day where you go to just a little like hockey rink or whatever, and you just see a show, like one of the punk shows that you went and saw as a kid for like $5 or whatever and shit. So it was tight, and there were dudes skateboarding the entire time. It was amazing. It was so much fun.
I saw Gob on a vert ramp behind the super shitty skate shop in Medicine Hat. That was
nice.
Hey, there you go.
I saw him at the Warped Tour, and I think Theo busted his leg.
He deserves it.
Yeah, he's an idiot, but whatever. I love Gob.
Yeah.
So this past week, I have been computerless. There is going to be some content posted on the Patreon where I record the sound of my GPU fan. And these 2 gentlemen here were privy to the sound, and it sounded like a motorcycle.
Oh, yeah, it was terrifying.
Yeah, so that's what it was, the GPU?
Yeah, so I was like, oh, fuck, I gotta get this fixed. Who am I going to take it to? And I was thinking, I'll take it to the Geek Squad at Best Buy, but I'm like, oh, you know what, that's just supporting big corporate. I got to find a local guy. I'm gonna take a chance. I tried contacting my computer guy. I don't know where he is. He didn't contact me. He didn't respond back via text message. So I was like, okay, we're going to go to Google. All right, I'm going to request a quote from 3 guys and go from there. And the first guy responded right back. I was like, done. You have my business. So the place is called That Computer Guy. So it's in Cambridge. It's off of 24 there, past, like down the street from McDonald's. It doesn't matter. I went to him. I was like, hey, yeah, so this is what my computer is doing. Can you get it fixed? Let me know. So I dropped it off last Wednesday evening. And tonight is what, Thursday?
Yep.
So I dropped it off and I signed all the paperwork. I didn't really talk to the guy. I talked to the receptionist there. I was like, here, I just need to get this fixed. Let me know how long it's going to take. She's like, oh, about 5 days or so. He'll take a look at it. Like, yeah, I talked to him on the phone. He has an idea what's going on. So he took a look at it, and I called him. I was like, hey, and then I left him a message on the weekend. I was like, hey, just want to know if you took a look at the computer, see what's going on, see how much it's going to cost and stuff. Calls me back, and he goes, yeah, I sold it. I was like, what? You sold it? It's like, yeah, I sold it. I was like, well, shit. What am I going to use? So I was like, I'm just going to play along with this and see how far this goes, because I don't know what he's talking about. And he's got a French accent, so he's actually from Haiti. It's hilarious. And he's just, yeah, I sold it. I was like, I guess I'm going to do everything from my phone now? I don't know. It's going to be weird. And he goes, what about your girlfriend? I'm like, my girlfriend? He's like, yeah, why don't you go play with your girlfriend? I'm like, you mean my wife? And in my head, I was like, he's like, yeah, go play with your wife. I'm like, in my head, I was like, you obviously don't know how it is to be married, number one. So, but I was like, she's got a computer, she's working, she's playing on it now. I got nothing to play on. He's like, oh, okay. No, I'm just kidding. I looked at it. I'm going to get the pieces for the fan, a replacement fan, and order in. It'll probably be ready by 2-3 days, Wednesday the latest. I'm like, okay, fine. So I didn't get a call.
Was this correspondence through text or email on the phone?
Oh, this was on the phone when I'm talking to him.
Okay.
Like,
Jesus.
I didn't even know this guy. The guy fucking tells me he sold my computer. I was like, you motherfucker. I'm like, I have no recourse. I'm like, I'm going to play along with the joke because he has my computer, so shit. Whatever.
So he's kind of funny though, right?
He had a lot of power there.
Yeah, he's got me by the short and curlies. I was like, look. Anyways, he goes he calls me today. Today's Thursday. He's like, yeah, I got everything fixed. Come on in, pick it up. And I was busy working, so I didn't really pay attention to the conversation. Sean's like, how much did it cost? I was like, I didn't even ask him because I was busy working. And I ended up going to the shop after, and I walk in. I was like, hey, yeah, I'm here to pick up the computer. And I'm talking to the receptionist again. He's like, oh, what's your name? I was like, oh, yeah, it's Raymel. I was like, okay, let me go talk to him and see in the back. She goes to the back, and he's in his office. He's like, Raymel, uh-oh, that's for the other Raymel. I was like, fucking guy.
How many Raymels are there? Like, honestly.
Right? And I go in there. I was like, hey, man. He's like, I got good news for you. I'm like, oh, yeah? And I'm waiting for him to troll me again. But he's like, I actually was able to open it up, and I found, I had to clean it out, and honestly, there was a little piece of cardboard that bent everything out of shape. I just put some thermal paste and straightened everything up, and listen to it now. I fired it up. He's like, yeah, cool. I didn't even have to replace the piece. And it's like, I saw the invoice. It was like $75. I was like, holy shit! I was willing to spend like $200 to fix my computer.
That's awesome.
But I was like, cool, man. I was so happy. I was just laughing with him because he was telling me about the time he trolled another customer, but he wasn't having it. He's like, dude, I swear he was gonna punch me in the face on the spot because he told him the same thing that he sold his computer. He's like, what? Like dead face. It's like, no, I'm just kidding. But he was like, yeah. I was like, oh man, I really appreciate it. I'm so happy. I thought I was gonna spend more. And then he brings it to the counter. He's like, $250 for you now. So I was like, yeah, I appreciate it. It only cost me $75 to fix. But I told him I was going to plug his shop. That computer guy in Cambridge, he's absolutely fantastic. He's really friendly. He's great with correspondence.
That's
great guy. And you know what? If you're looking for computer pieces or even getting repairs or purchases, check him out.
Check out the computer guy.
He's awesome. Yeah, that computer guy, honestly. And I left him a review.
Which computer guy?
That computer guy. I should do a commercial for him.
I think Amanda
actually got her phone fixed at his place.
Yeah?
And yeah, he was pretty awesome.
Nixon, he's a super cool guy. And he's got one of those senses of humor that just trolls you all the time. I'm like, oh, okay, fine.
So he'd fit right in with us.
Yeah, right? And that's the one request he had as well as far as the repairs concerned. It's like, you know what, I appreciate you coming here and checking us out. Leave a review on Google or Yelp or whatever it is, because I do rely on those. So I did it. I left a good review with 5 stars, just like you're going to leave a 5-star review on iTunes, right? Right. Do it now.
Right.
Do it often. Leave a comment and we'll read it on the air.
Yeah, we did that once already.
Yeah. We need more. Anyways.
Nobody else is going to leave a comment.
I know. It's sad. Oh well, whatever. We tried.
Tis what it is. It tain't what it tain't.
So, what are you guys
delicious.
working on these days?
I've been learning how to play piano a bit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I
How's
got
that going?
It's
You got
actually
chopsticks
going
down?
really well. Do I have what down, sorry?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks?
Yeah.
Should I have that?
I think I know that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, so I'm using this app called
Nope.
just using your knuckles, right?
Is that chopsticks? I'm pretty sure chopsticks is something else.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, whatever.
No, they don't teach you that one. I think you should just know that one by default. And yeah, I'm using the app Simply Piano, and it takes you right through it. Super simple to begin with, learning the keys, and it progresses along really well. Very similar to what are you doing, Jeff? You're nuts. Very similar to how I'd almost say how like Guitar Hero worked. Where you just slowly start unlocking more and more songs with it and different skills, and it progresses you along really good. So I've been playing about a half-hour a day for the last week and a half, and yeah, Alina's doing it with me as well, my stepdaughter, and so we're just kind of keeping pace with it together. It was her idea to get into it, to be honest, so we got it set up, and she's doing it every day, I'm doing it every day, and yeah, really enjoying it.
Right on.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Other than Final Fantasy 14.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah. Giving up on Genshin for a while.
Yeah, you were going real hard on that for
Very
the
hard.
longest time.
I'm still level 24.
I'm probably like 25, 26.
I just couldn't play.
Simon's playing that now, like
Oh, yeah?
level, I don't know, 50, something like that.
Oh, wow.
Get
Okay.
out of here.
Yeah, so
I'll get you
he's
Raina's
enjoying
code.
it then?
Yeah.
I'll get you Raina's code so they can play.
Okay.
She's like, her character level is 60, so, or 80, or 60. I don't know what her roll up was, but it's high.
Yeah, I have.
It's
okay.
up there.
She's like,
I
but
don't-
my sword is only level 50. I'm like, okay.
Simon's always on your profile, eh?
Always. Anytime I turn the PlayStation on,
Yeah.
you're
So
playing
the-
Genshin. I'm like, you don't play Genshin, so it must be one of the kids.
Yeah.
I
I
assumed
have
it was Simon.
not personally turned on the PlayStation in like 6 months.
Okay.
I
What, since you
rarely
got
turn mine
Stadia?
on these days.
I play on the Stadia.
Yeah.
Whenever. Yeah.
So, Jeff,
Yeah.
good call on that, the Horizon game.
Oh, fuck yeah, right?
Like I started talking about it last week, but I want to touch base with you to thank you on that suggestion. Holy fuck! Like that game is all side quest.
Literally one of the best games I've ever played.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
dig it.
So, yeah, we've all finished God of War now.
Also,
All-
a good call.
all got through it, yeah. Yeah, we talked about that quite a bit last week, Jeff.
Oh yeah. God of War was so tight. I think was it last week that we made Ray turn it on and go home?
Yes.
I hadn't gone home at the time.
Yeah,
end
he
credits
finished
scene kinda
he finished
deal.
the game. saw the whole Loki thing, and then got told, "Hey, you can go home, or you can do some other stuff." And he didn't go home. So we're like, "You turn that damn PlayStation on right now.
Yeah.
You go home. You go have a nap."
Yeah, we watched Ray do it in the background. Finish it and go back home. And
And the comment was like, "Yeah, Ray, put your boner away." I was like, "Well, fuck, Jesus." So, yeah, good suggestion on that. Looking forward to just slowly devouring Horizon.
You're pretty far into it, though. You put quite a few hours in that, haven't you?
Level 20 now.
Okay.
It's a pretty big game, though.
It's
Yeah.
a huge game, and that's
It's
the
a
thing.
huge
I
game.
think I read it's about 60 hours to platinum it, so...
And that's the thing. I might. Well, I mean, I'm gonna try to do as many quests as possible in that game. Like the one where you have to do the challenges. I'm not all about. I'm like,
Those are the only ones I didn't do. I did absolutely everything else except for the hunter challenges.
like I can't be bothered to do those. Like I don't want the pressure.
Is there a trophy for it?
Probably.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I'll do it.
But there's
I don't know what it
Twist
is.
your rubber arm, eh?
even the DLC is amazing.
And it
the
comes
Frozen
with all
Wilds.
of it.
Yeah,
I think the bundle the Wii bought came with all of them.
It did.
did. And like honestly, Jeff, the game is so gorgeous. I just got lost wandering around, and I don't know how big Aloy's pockets are, but I'm picking up
Oh, they're
every.
huge.
It's like, ooh, a flower.
Huge pockets, and then you can upgrade them.
Yeah, just as long as I have some raccoon skin or whatever it is, or boar skin.
And like how you slowly like figure out like what the deal is with the world and how it got that way, and like how she became to actually be where she's at and stuff like that. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah, I think the storytelling. I'm really intrigued with the storytelling, and I'm really impressed actually with and not to make it about race, but the skin color of all the tribes people. There's there's a lot of Asians in it. There's lots of African Americans, and it's so diverse. I'm like, this is uncommon
all
for
over
me
the
to see.
place.
Like I'm used to playing Red Dead Online, where everybody's a white cowboy, right?
Yeah.
Like I made an Asian cowboy for my online profile just because I could, but it looks so weird. I was like, this doesn't really look right, but whatever. I was like, okay. The thing is, I made him like me, so he's stockier and a little wider.
I love it how in that game though the difficulty is also so organic.
Yeah,
Because it's because you get to these bigger and battered robot dinosaurs, so to speak, and they all have these completely different strategies to take them down. One of my favorites was that one spear gun where you like tether people, the tether gun, where you could like literally tether them to the ground and shit like that.
I haven't unlocked that one yet either. I haven't played that.
Oh my god!
It sounds like fun, but I started figuring out how to use those traps. I was like, these are neat.
Yeah, I gotta work on that
later on.
Yeah. Because I am the worst. Like it feels like Assassin's Creed 2 for me, with the sneaking out and the color and the story. But I'm a terrible sneaking around kind of guy. I like a lot of the times I just jump in with Aloy with the two-handed attack from above. Who needs a bow and arrow? Fuck this shit.
I love just sneaking around in the grass and just stealth killing everything.
Oh, it's so cool.
I've wasted so much time just sitting there waiting for the perfect opportunity.
That game,
I'll literally just spend like an hour in this one area trying to kill like 5 dudes just because I don't want to move from my awesome hiding spot. And I'm just like, whistle, whistle, come here. Whistle, whistle.
That's literally my one critique of the whole thing is actually taking out like the actual people is so bloody easy because it's literally you stay in one bush, you throw a rock, then you whistle and you stab them, and then you throw another rock, and then you whistle and then you stab them, and like there could be a pile of corpses right next to you,
and they all. Each one of them will come by and they'll be like, "Hey, somebody killed one of ours over here. And nobody else comes at all. And he's just looking around and it slowly comes up to you, dude. I still think there's one of our dead guys over here.
There's 20.
It's just closer and closer to you until finally just... Bah!
This is a little suspicious. Let's keep walking forward.
Yeah, so that was definitely... That's my only critique, is that, you can cheese that pretty hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great game. You know what? And it's gorgeous looking. Like, even on a PS4. I don't even have a PS4 Pro. Just wandering around. And when it turns to dusk or when there's moonlight, it's just out. And you're just like, this is beautiful.
Yep.
So, good job. Can't wait to eat this one up.
There you go.
Yeah, I need to get back into playing it when I get a chance.
Yeah, that'll happen after the baby's born.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm taking a month off when the baby's born, so there'll be, I'm sure there will be a lot of sleeping and hopefully some video gaming.
Are we going to try to play Borderlands together?
I would like to.
I can't.
No, you get sick, right?
Yeah, that one gives. I don't know, man. Every single time, any Borderlands game, number 2, 3, whatever.
Is it just the art style?
It could be the art style. Maybe. Yeah. It could be whatever. I can't play it, man.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But yeah, it would be nice to, have one game that we all kind of just start up and, play through together and,
Yep. Hold on.
Not exactly. Yeah. Not exactly get overpowered on our lonesome just so the other guys have to catch up and shit.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Is that better, Ray?
It is. This is much more comfortable. I don't like earbuds.
No, I'm not a huge fan of earbuds either. It depends on what I'm doing.
Yeah. Like for this
if
stuff,
I'm out and about, I'll wear earbuds or whatever. But
so, what game could we all play together?
Well,
I can play that Red Dead shit. That sounded okay.
Red Dead Online. So dumb. We could. I mean, I don't care. We got to pick something to play because
us ride around on horses all day.
Right. You know what the fucking thing that sucks? Because I went out hunting again just to do whatever. Fucking mountain lions and cougars fuck you up hard. Yep. Just out of the grass.
Especially those cougars. Well, you got a couple of drinks in them, and boy, oh boy.
Little bitch.
Party time.
Excellent.
You're kids of the 90s when?
Right?
Actually, I think the first movie came out in 89.
I think it was 89.
I think I saw that in theaters.
I definitely did not.
I know I saw that in the theaters. I definitely saw that one.
Another movie I saw in the theaters, it's probably beyond Sean and Braden's time, is License to Drive.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
And we also saw Short Circuit in theaters.
Yep.
Nice. Yep.
Johnny 5 is alive.
Oh, man. I was so pissed at my dad. I probably told this story already. I'm pretty sure I told B this story. But it was like the very first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. And literally, there was a lineup around the block for this fucking thing. It was the first day it came out, first screening. And, pretty small town, right? So, but God damn it. We're like, me and my dad and my uncle, we stood in line for well over an hour. And we get to the box office, and we're literally the first people denied.
No.
Into it. They're like, so sorry, we can't let you in. Fuck. Oh, man, it was, that pissed me off.
I think that was the first movie I saw at the drive-in.
I've never been to a drive-in.
TMN2.
I honestly don't think I've ever been to a drive-in either. If I have been to a drive-in, it was when I was a kid, and I don't recall it.
Oh, man, we should take all the kids and everything up to the Mustang. That'd be wicked.
Yeah, that would be cool.
All the kids, eh?
Nope.
Oh, they'd love it. You just set up, you got a van, right? You just pop the hood of the van, throw some blankets and pillows down, and well, you're gonna need one soon.
I do not have a van.
I don't have a van.
And,
I need a van.
I am gonna need a bigger car.
Well, just something with a hatchback, really, just something you can pop up.
I do have a hatchback, but
yeah.
Imagine being there with all three of you sticking out the back.
Yeah.
God no.
Kids always end up falling asleep.
Yeah.
Adults end up staying awake, and you're just there and doing whatever you want to do.
So let's go back to this game thing. What game could we possibly play together that doesn't make Jeff sick? You jerking off, dude?
Scratching my
Probably.
stomach, asshole.
Would you go back to? Would you play on the PlayStation, Jeff?
Yeah, I'll play whatever. I don't care. But I've not had any luck with playing with you guys. But
Not settings and whatever, right?
At settings. Were you able to play with us and not talk, or you were able to talk and not play? I forget what the
play and
I think the issue was not being able to talk in the chat.
Were you able to play with us, though?
I know you couldn't play Fortnite with us.
yeah, no, Fortnite was a no deal. We did play some Destiny.
We did
Sorry
play
about that.
Destiny.
Yeah,
Destiny
we did
was
do
okay,
Destiny
though.
for a bit.
That's weird.
Destiny was fine.
Like, I could play... I mean, if it's a game it's multi-platform, I could play from the PC.
That was years ago, wasn't it? Destiny.
That was Destiny 1.
Yeah.
Gosh.
That was like 6-7 years ago.
Fuck.
Are we old?
Really?
God damn it.
Think so.
So, hold on. Let's figure out a different game then. What's a dumb RPG game we can play online?
Like Final Fantasy 14 is pretty dumb.
Laying it on thick.
Ding, ding, ding.
Well,
I
to
can play
be
that.
fair, there is a free trial out there right now that you can get, and you can get all the way up. I want to say you can get to level 50.
Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Oh, KOTOR.
Yeah, I don't have a computer for that.
Hold on. Old Republic or Knights of the Old... Okay,
The Old Republic, the MMO one.
yeah, I remember that.
It's actually real. I started playing it again like in the summer.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty fun.
Like StarCraft is free to play.
Oh my god.
It's easy to run.
Even your computer would run it, Braden.
We could try.
It
Your
would
phone-
definitely run
Your phone
StarCraft.
can run StarCraft, dude.
I'd be down for
My
like
computer is just fucking toast. Like,
I'd be down for some 2v2 StarCraft. That would be fucking awesome.
Well, we just do a player on BGH and like 4v4 insane AI.
Insane AI or noob AI?
You gotta go insane. You just put some supply depots at the choke and
Off you go.
Fuckers.
Not when you play Zerg.
You just need a fire bat. Zerg's taken care of.
game
like
over.
I'm down for giving it a go, but it's not going to end
Yes.
Do you have Diablo 2?
Oh, fuck.
well. No.
Oh, yeah.
no.
Diablo 2. Do I have Diablo 2 as well? I think I do.
You can buy it for $10 or $15 on Battle.net.
It's going to be a scenario where I have to buy Braden a game again.
To be fair, I don't think you bought me a game. I'm pretty sure you just bought me an expansion.
Expansion. Sorry. Braden, I really want you to play. Here. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
What expansion was that?
It was a Destiny expansion.
Those are fun.
Oh,
Playing
nice,
those with you guys, that's so much fun.
Oh yeah, playing Destiny, as long as you have, a good group of guys
Use the low type.
fucking shoot the shit with and blow stuff up. Yeah, it's a blast.
How about we try StarCraft? StarCraft 2, sorry.
I can't do StarCraft 2.
No, StarCraft. Original StarCraft?
Yeah,
Original.
man.
Holy crap.
StarCraft 2, Braid would never be able to run.
Not even close.
StarCraft 1, you should have no trouble. I don't know if you'd be able to do StarCraft plus Skype at the same time if we wanted to record it.
Escape from
I
your phone.
I could always
Your phone.
I could always throw Skype up on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what will happen. Let's figure that out, because that sounds interesting, actually.
Where do you get it? On the Battle.net?
Yeah, it's
okay.
so the original
free,
Brood
right?
War is free. You can buy the cartoon version, and then StarCraft 2 is available to purchase because they have a complete overhaul of the original StarCraft where it's all cell shading. So that would make Jeff sick probably. So it looks like Borderlands.
So okay, so we're looking at
cell shaded
StarCraft.
games. I don't have trouble with. Like I've played a ton of cell shaded games, and they're fine. But I don't know. I think it has to do with the camera.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, because it's probably whippy.
One of my favorite cell shade games was Beautiful Joe on the GameCube. Did
Oh
anybody
my God.
play
Never
that?
played it.
I
never
love-
played it. I
I
saw
love
a
seeing
ton
that.
of shit for it, but I never got into it.
It was so much fun just pulling the combos off and
I
slowing
think that
down
was
the time.
A really good seller for them too.
Yeah.
They got high ranks from I don't know what game show was that. Those two dudes. What video game show was that?
Attack of the Show.
No, it was before that.
Oh, is that Vic and what's his
Vic
name?
and yes. Vic and
I actually wrote a review for their show.
Vic and Tony. No, Vic and hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta look this up.
What was that show that they had? The Arcade Top 10?
Vic.
Video and
on
arcade
YTV?
top 10?
Yeah, I remember
What
that
one was it?
Video and arcade top
Video
10.
and Arcade Top 10.
Is that what it's called?
With Nicholas Pickles.
Like, who didn't love the movie The Wizard? Fred Savage showing off the glove.
Power. Now you have the power.
Just built-in commercial right in the
Man,
movie.
I watched that again recently. That show has so many fucking plot holes. Like, it is so horrible, and it was literally made just to be a commercial for Nintendo.
Oh, 100%. It was an advertisement for the Power Glove and the Nintendo.
Oh my
Mario
god,
3.
I want a Power Glove.
Yeah.
I
I
can't.
still want a power glove. Are you kidding?
What show was that?
It's so bad.
Fuck.
Oh man, my mom got me Super Mario 3 on the day it came out. That was the best fucking day of my life. I got home from school.
Birthday? Oh, no,
No.
just the day it came out.
No, just the day it came out. It was like the biggest surprise ever.
Yeah.
I get home from school and she's like, "Hey Jeff, what's that on the couch?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" I'm looking at the couch. I'm like, "There's nothing there. Maybe it's under the cushions." And so I go. And
Maybe
I
it's under the cushions.
It's like, oh
It's a game changer.
So there was X Play, which is more recent than not. But
Yeah.
like, what the hell show was it with those two guys, Vic and?
Oh, I know the one you're talking
Electric
about.
Playground.
It was on. Oh yeah,
Electric
Electric Playground. EP. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I watched that so much. I was like, I love watching these video games. I want to play all of them, but I can't.
Evangeline Lilly, that was her first gig as a gear girl
Oh yeah.
No shit.
before she joined
What
Lost.
a babe. What a terrible show
Lost?
that ended up being.
Yeah, she was. What's her name from Lost?
Yep.
Who?
Evangeline Lilly.
Yeah,
The main one?
yeah.
A
Oh,
hot
okay.
one.
She's Canadian. She came from whatever. Yeah, that show.
Yeah.
That show.
Yeah, I
Electric
actually
Playground, we
wrote
just
a
talked about it.
review for that show.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Their website. Yeah, no, it was back in the day. I was in video game school, and
Oh yeah, that old chestnut.
went to video games. And anyways, our journalism teacher actually was their website's admin.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, and so we had a contest in class for the best review, and the best review was going to get posted on the website.
Yeah.
So we got, and I won. I did a review of the very first
Is
Lego.
it still online?
No, it's not. Actually, that's part of the story. So
Jumping ahead, Rick.
I did.
Sorry,
It was
I
the
wanted
first,
to read it.
It was the first Lego Star Wars.
Oh,
And I ripped it a new one. I hated the game.
Why?
Because it was horrible. It was really bad. It's just,
how?
I don't know, like it was just arbitrary collection of like the bits for no apparent reason. I thought it had some redeeming factors, but like every single character that you collected was virtually the same.
Yeah, you collect all that shit just for the collection, aspect
Yeah.
of things.
I ripped that one a new one. I don't know. I didn't like it at all. But the Vic and what's his name, they loved it. So they actually got my review taken down off the website because they actually liked the game.
Oh,
really?
Boo!
What a bunch of dicks!
No, boy.
It's all politics.
Oh.
Well,
So-
like politics.
Ha. So I want to go do. Someone mentioned Attack of the Show.
Love Attack of the Show.
Oh my god,
I miss that show so much.
me too.
Didn't they hint at bringing that back or something?
Did they really?
So I don't think they've brought it back yet.
Or no, they
They're-
hinted at bringing back G4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's G4 is apparently coming back.
Okay.
They did like a G4 reunion type special on back in November during American Thanksgiving.
Okay.
It was all done on YouTube and Twitch and shit, just streaming a bunch of stuff or whatever. But yeah, they're talking about bringing G4 back, and there is the possibility of Attack of the Show coming back in some form or another, and that would be sick.
Is Olivia coming back?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's
so
like
sad.
that will never
That ship has sailed.
that will never happen again.
I'm pretty sure there was some sort of falling out between her and Kevin Pereira, if I'm not mistaken.
Was there? I don't know the story.
Yeah, I think there was. Plus the fact that she's getting all these fucking big time movies and shit or whatever, right? So
She's big time now. I follow her on Instagram. She has a dog. Totally not relevant to this conversation.
But I understand where you're going. You follow her on Instagram specifically for pictures of her dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember watching that show, and then I remember she had a phobia of balloons popping.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Fantasy 14 line.
It's 50% off right now.
Oh my god, get out of here.
It's half off.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Is that the complete?
Complete.
Was that on the PlayStation?
Yep. PS4. It's regular $80. It's on for 40.
Yeah, that needs to come down to $10 to be within my ballpark.
Well, especially since you're paying like $20 a month for it.
Yeah.
After your free trial runs out, yeah.
Back to Olivia Munn. The only other episode I remember was the hot dogs in her mouth.
So many gifts have come out of that show. So many gifts.
So are we going to try StarCraft then?
I'm actually
I'm down.
just downloading it right now.
I already have it.
Are we playing a game right now?
Oh my god.
Oh, I won't be able to play. You guys are more than welcome.
We could also play Hearthstone.
We could play Hearthstone.
Can you play 4-player Hearthstone?
I don't know.
I could.
We could also play MTGA.
We don't have 4-player though. That's just 2v2. I mean 1-on-1, right?
Yeah.
Like if I could play 4-player Magic on this, fucking game over.
Oh, I know, right? Fuck.
Anyways, we're nearing the end of this episode, so we're gonna stop it here.
This was the most random episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd apologize, but that we'd be lying.
Yeah, I'm not sorry.
I don't care.
We definitely talked about things.
Yeah,
Plenty of
But
things.
I'm kind of jazzed to the StarCraft episode because it'll be us going and they're gonna listen and go, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're going to be talking during this.
So hold on, no, we got to figure out a twist. We got to play the game, but we have to also answer questions for points.
Sorry,
Well,
what?
I think we should do maybe like a 4-player free for all on a small map,
Yep.
and then complete Fog of War, obviously, and then get our reactions for when we're getting rushed. Like that would be.
Oh, is that what your strategy is? You're gonna rush us, Sean?
Maybe we could do like a no rush 10. If you
We could
wanted.
we could do whatever, no rules.
No rules.
But
yeah.
it's gonna be 100% shit talking the whole time.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
Good. Are there reavers in there's reavers, right? In Stark in Brutal?
Yeah, where you have
Yeah.
to build up their little drones, and they spit out, and you do a reaver drop.
Reaver drops. Zealots are in Brood Wars too, right?
Yeah. Zealots are from the original.
Zealot drop. No, Dark Templar is what I'm talking about.
DT drops were the good ones. You drop DTs and one hit kill on the probes.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a lot of nostalgia. You got me excited about this. This is college all over again.
And I got Diablo 2 still loaded up in my my classic games roster.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I've got all those in the classic games roster.
Oh, let me load mine up.
Rock and Roll Racing.
What?
Oh, that just got my dick hard.
That's the end of this episode.
We should probably call it quits so Jeff can go rub one out.
The stage is set. The green flag drops. Olaf takes the lead.
Oh boy.
Gross. Anyways, if you made it this far, thanks for listening.
Stay tuned for a special StarCraft episode
where you'll have no idea what's going on, and we'll.
I don't even know what's going on.
Okay, so yeah, we'll leave that for another episode. We'll brainstorm with this. Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, have a good night.
This has been an FHN production. Listen to our new shows every week on Thursday on any podcast platform. Also, check out our live shows on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Twitch.